What's up, everyone? Welcome to the November 22nd edition of the NBA Injury Report, brought to you by BetMGM. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. We have a four-game NBA slate tonight with some important injury news that we need to take a look at. But first, be sure to click the links in the description below, sign up and make a deposit at BetMGM, and then place a $10 wager on any pregame money line during the World Cup. If any team scores, whether it's a team in the game that you bet on or a different game, you'll receive $200 in free bets from BetMGM. So click the link, sign up, deposit, place a $10 real money wager on any pregame World Cup money line. Get your $200 in free bets when any team scores a goal. Now, looking at the injury news that we are waiting on, Nic Claxton and Yuta Watanabe are both questionable for the Nets tonight. We've already gotten word that Ben Simmons is going to start. So if he is active, Claxton is going to be playing that backup role behind Simmons. But if he's out, it does help to solidify Simmons' playing time just because you're missing your backup center. Similarly, Watanabe has been used in that role as well. When Claxton or Simmons are in foul trouble, you frequently see more playing time for Watanabe. If Claxton and Watanabe are both out, we may see Darion Sharp back in the rotation. He hasn't been in the rotation for most of this season, but Ben Simmons should be getting the bulk of the minutes at center one way or the other. For the Memphis Grizzlies, Ja Morant was doubtful this morning. He's been upgraded to questionable, and he went through shoot-around, so it seems likely that he's going to play. If he does play, it takes a lot of the best options from this morning off the board. Dylan Brooks is really expensive if Ja Morant's playing. Tyus Jones is no longer an option if Morant's back. Jaren Jackson Jr. still looks solid, but not as good as he would if Morant is out. And then also Desmond Bane's still out. So Ja Morant himself would look really good, assuming that he's not on any sort of hard minutes restriction. So that's a really, really important piece of news that we're going to have to keep our eye on. And for the Denver Nuggets, we did get Aaron Gordon ruled in, or at least expected to play. But Bones Hyland was downgraded to questionable. He apparently is sick. Denver beat writer Harrison Wind said he would be surprised if Hyland plays, but he's on the injury report as questionable right now. If Hyland misses this game, it opens up not only a lot of minutes for guys on Denver's bench, but it also opens up a lot of usage because we're not expected to have Nikola Jokic. We're not expected to have Jamal Murray. In Denver's last game, Hyland played about 35 minutes, and he's the highest usage guy on the floor when he plays. If he's out, Ish Smith is questionable. If Smith returns, he probably has a sizable role in the rotation if Hyland is out. If they're both out, you're looking at more minutes available for guys like Chanchar, Devon Reed, Christian Braun probably playing more minutes, and then also, KCP, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Bruce Brown, all playing as many minutes as they can. So Hyland's absence would, in particular, be a really big deal for the Nuggets. So to recap, the injury news that we are waiting on, Nic Claxton and Yuta Watanabe are both questionable for the Nets. Ja Morant is questionable for the Grizzlies. He did go through shoot-around. And for the Denver Nuggets, Bones Hyland and Ish Smith are both questionable.